here. Quick one. Let's go ahead and get something going on here. Quick one, guys. We're going to do, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick one, though. I know that. It's going to be about an hour, maybe. We're just going to call it what it is. It's a quick little doodle stream, guys. We're just going to get a quick one in here. We're going to try a multi-stream to try to get things cooking across the internet. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if we can pull this up here. Sometimes it gets a little confusing. I'm not able to get it. There it is, right there. Right there. Oops, it's messing with my music. Hello, everybody. We're just cooking up a storm here. We're getting things ready. Gonna cook up a little storm here. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm certainly doing... Dude, thanks. Frigger. These silly little guys are going off the rails here. We're trying to make silly little guys go virus. We're trying to make the silly little guys go virus. There's nothing like trying to make silly little guys just go a little bit. We're just trying to make them go a little bit virus. Boom, dump, ding. Shoo-doo. So we're going to try to figure out what's going on here. Hello, everybody. We're going to start here in a moment. Look at this thing. You see this? Yo, hello, Kelly Ampekwe. Yeah, it's been a minute, but this is our ultimate goal tonight. Look at this thing. This thing's crazy. That's a whole ass scorpion in there. So that's ultimately the goal here tonight, is to get us to there, but we'll see. We shall 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 see. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I know. I don't know what this is going to be like. And also, I don't know if it's going to taste any good. Actually, this isn't the one I was going to eat. Hold on. I actually have a different one. I think I have a better one. Kellyanne, I don't know. Crunchy is probably the answer. Crunchy is probably the answer. The sucker itself is supposed to be... I think the sucker itself is supposed to be apple. But I have another one. Where did I put it? And it's supposed to be banana. It's supposed to be bananas. And I think I'd rather eat the banana one because it's gross and it's huge. Uh, it's huge. But I don't see it. So whatever. If we don't, I can't find the banana one. So I had another one around here somewhere, and I can't find it right now. So we're gonna have to stick with the green guy for now. What's up, Curtis? Yo, what's up, Ray? This guy's chill. I try my best, guys. I really try my best. We're gonna do some doodles here. A quick little doodle stream for us to try and get things cooking here tonight. As you all know, I was supposed to be in Montana right now. I'm not supposed to be doing a doodle stream. But guess what? I'm not. And so smash that like, double tap that thing. Let's get your preferences in here. And let's just see how things progress. How about that, guys? Dang Fricker was doing some eggs, was looking at some eggs today. So maybe we're going to do some thematic eggs and birds. Whoa, 10 likes. Guys, we're crushing it on the likes. Let's keep this wagon train a moving. So I think Fricker was talking about eggs and birds today. So it really got me thinking about like a thematic birds and eggs. So if you guys have any recommendations for a theme, yeah, get intimate with the like button. Go ahead and throw some donos that way as well if you'd like. Obviously, you're welcome to do that. But we want a theme. We want a thematic. We're looking for thematic eggs and birds. We want thematic eggs and birds. Do you have any recommendations? Let's for instance, let's start with well, first of all, we got our 10 likes, which is friggin' phantasmic. We're gonna start to go for 20 likes now. This is a different pen that I'm used to using, and it's really odd. I don't know if I like it, but let's figure out how it goes. So what? Whoa! What the heck? Why is it? Does it look like? There we go. It was a little out of whack, I think. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with. Wow! Why does it keep doing that? That's really weird. It doesn't usually do it like that, right? It usually keeps the focus right there on the paper, but today it's not doing that. So let's see, maybe if I start doodling, it'll adjust itself. So this is the general shape of an egg, right? We can all agree that this is the general shape of an egg. I wouldn't say this is a perfect egg shape. In fact, I would be hard-pressed to call this a perfect egg shape. In fact, I might even call that an imperfect egg shape. If you served this egg to me at a restaurant, first of all, I'd wonder why it was in a shell. Second of all, I'd probably return it because it looks oblong. And an oblong egg is nothing I want anything to do with. But I'll tell you what it does have. It has a like hand on it. And in fact, it has more than one. My time limit. Hold on, guys. This is so silly. No limit. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh boy. Friggin' pear-like tendencies. That's what's going on with this thing. It has some pear-like tendencies. Pear-like tendencies. Okay, let's put this. Dude, this is really annoying. I've got another phone out here and I'm trying to put it somewhere. You know how annoying things can be, right? We got a pear-shaped egg. We're throwing some like thumbs on it. This egg has some pear-shaped tendencies, and it's a little disturbing if you really ask me. You see? There you go. And then just keep it up. And you just keep if you just keep smashing that like button, then that pear-like egg turns into a like egg. Where's my colored pencils? Where the heck are my colored pencils? How am I supposed to get things moving if I don't have colored pencils? Yeah, things are really annoying sometimes, guys. There's a real epidemic. An epidemic of annoyance. And there they are. They're underneath the table. I'm gonna have to dig deep underneath this table to find these freaking colored pencils. There we go. Where's my codependency? Oh, trust me, I haven't lost that. What's up, Michael Pyle? Have not lost that. Not in the slightest. Let's give it a little scribble. And then we'll move on from this ugly ass egg. It's looking very blue. So I found out today that it's 100,000 subscribers on the tube, and you get one of those play buttons. So you need 100,000 subscribers. All I need is 98,000 more subscribers, and I get one of those really cool. Play buttons. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying? So that would be great to get one of those really neat. I heard people like may not even get those anymore. Like they don't send them out because they're so backlogged. They've got so many channels that have grown to the size that receive them that they don't even send them out anymore. But I don't know if I achieve one, I'm getting it. Road to 100K. Yeah, we're starting now. Yeah, bootleg it, I think, is the right way to go about it. I think bootlegging the subscriber award is definitely the right way to go about it. And I'll make it replaceable. You know? Oh man, so they make them. That's weak, Sam Link. But thanks for the update. Yeah, I haven't seen one up close in quite some time. I have been around the YouTube ecosystem since way back in the day when they were nice. Like they were nice. Yeah, Fricker, we should definitely get you one of those subscriber play buttons. Let's make it bootleg everything, guys. Let's just start bootlegging everything. Everything gets its own little bootleg. We're starting with Labubu's. We're moving on to, I don't know, friggin' Guns N' Roses t-shirts. Pay for a second play button, but the only difference was add an emoji? What? Hey, we're no longer Fortnite nerds? That's dope. Hello. We're just drawing like birds and eggs and stuff. So if you got a recommendation for a bird, go ahead and drop it in the chat or whatever, and I'm just going to start working on some eggs. Some play button. Yeah, I'll do a play button egg. How about that? That'll be my recommendation here, a play button egg. That'll be... Man, I remember back in the day, these things ruled, man. I wanted my hands on one of these so bad. And they were really in a nice, like, shadow box. And they were kind of cool. I never dreamed of having one. Not only did I never dream of having one, like, oh man, one day I'm going to have one of those. I just also never dreamed of having one. Like, I didn't necessarily care enough to say that's a goal of mine. Maybe that was just defense mechanism back in the day where maybe I just felt like, okay, well, if I don't aspire to having a play button, I won't be disappointed if I don't get one. Wood, cardboard, yeah, cardboard for sure. Blue Jay, I'll try. Yeah, why not? Bourbon. Um, yeah, I think yeah, paper. You know what we should do is we should look at one of those. They say like the anniversary. You got those like anniversary gifts, and like the first one is paper or soil or something like that. Make it out of a sand castle. What's up, Bella Jersey? What's up? We're drawing stuff. Um, Maybe go by that schedule. Start with that. Find out where silver is on that list. Do a little math in order to try to figure out how you would. Thanks, Bella. Appreciate it. Hell yeah, smashy, smashy. Um, and then you get your you get your play button on. Just trying something new today, guys. Let's pump it. The trumpet. The trumpet. New species. New species of bird. Let's do it. Zoblogs. Yes, of course. I remember you. Of course, of course, of course, of course. The horse is a course. Of course, of course. Off course. Off course, of course. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Zoblogs? Zoblogs, we haven't done a doodle stream in a long time, in a while, in a minute. Of course, of course, of course. Um, New type of bird. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'll start with the beak. I'll start with the beak. I think I like the beaks. I like the beaks big. I like the beaks big, and I want it to overlap. Give them like kind of like one of those guys going on right there. I like this. I like the beginning of this, and I'll give him a little nostril, and then of course it's got to go into his mouth somehow. I guess has to go all the way because it's a beak. It opens up. There we go. I'm gonna give him little nostrils there. And then I want to give him as tiny as a head as possible while still fitting the beak. So here's my process. There it is. There it is. So that's about as big of a yeah. Oh, breadbird. Let's go. Dang fricker on the line. We're getting a breadbird going, guys. Let's do it. We're going breadbird, baby. Here we go. We're going breadbird. We're gonna do a breadbird for dang fricker. We're going breadbird for a bread boy. Let's see here. Let's just do a traditional slice, of course. I think it always starts with a traditional slice, and then it starts to go off the rail. There we go. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for the likes. If you're liking this thing, keep smashing that. Smash the like as many times as humanly possible. Guys, we're 198 away from eating a friggin' scorpion. So keep that in mind. We're going to eat this scorpion once things get out of control. Once things get really wild, we're going to start eating scorpions. Thanks, Pete. Things are going to... We're going breadbird. Breadbird's going off. This is for bread boy, everybody. Cheep, cheep. Dude, breadbird is the bird that feeds itself. Isn't that crazy? Breadbird. Yo, what do you have? Oh, this was it any good? Is it any good? Do you taste the poison? The venom? We're going breadbird mode, guys. Let's slam that like. Dude, breadbird is the bird that feeds itself, guys. This is not something you normally get to experience, but here on the stream you do get to. Interesting is a great way to describe that. Thanks, Pete. By the way, Pete, I love your fascination with emo or punk music. Not a lot of people fill that genre for me, so I'm glad that we're seeing it out here on the internet. This one's for Bread Boy. If you guys know about if you guys don't know about Bread Boy, this is a street artist out on the streets doing street art, generating art for the streets. And this is a custom piece now here. We just made a custom piece for the Bread Boy, the street artist for the streets. I can't say with any sort of confidence that Bread Boy is a street artist from the streets. I'm not going to make that claim on their behalf. All I'm going to say is this is a bread bird for the streets. And we're going to put little specks of bread grain on this thing. That's what really makes a bread bird a bread bird. There he is. Breadbird mode. We're doing breadbird mode. This camera keeps falling down. We're going to have to adjust it again. Friggin' bread boy. Frickin' bread bird. Yo, thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. Pete's going... Okay, here we go. Guys, if you haven't listened to the Talking Schmack with Pete, you're doing yourself a disservice. Follow this fella on the tick. Follow this fella all over the tick. Doing a lot of cool reactions. Got a whole ass radio podcast. Do you call a radio show? Can we call them radio shows now? Pete's great. Pete's crushing it over here. Pete's doing great. Pete's one of my fave mutuals. I'm Tick Fricker. We're going dual today. Yeah, I would call it that too. So I'm glad you do. I thought you did as well. So this is Big Beak, Little Feather. It's a new strategy, Frick. Yeah, it's like a podcast. Guys, everything's like a podcast if you just make it like a podcast. Okay, so this guy, new bird unlocked, guys. Okay, he's gonna have like kind of like a dad bod, but not like a good dad bod. It's gonna be kind of like a weak dad bod, maybe. He's just gonna be kind of like one of those. I don't mean to call him weak. It's just this bird has kind of a weak dad bod. And squatty legs. Not squat like capable legs, but he does have webbed toes, because I think it's imperative that this dude can swim. I think it's totally necessary that this guy's able to swim. Skipping leg day. He's taking it. Leg day's taking a permanent vacation in this guy's world. Thanks a lot, guys, for any sort of gifts you're dropping here. Appreciate it. We're just trying something new. Car blew up the other day, so we're trying something new. Car blew up the other day, so we're trying something new. What's up, Cetus? Okay, what's color this guy? What color is this freaking Joker? I feel like that bill's got to be yellow ochre. Worms in the chat for Curtis. Drop some worms in the chat for our friend Curtis. Drop some worms in the chat for our friend Pete. Drop some worms in the chat for our friend Pete, everybody. Worms in the chat. I haven't gone live much on the Tick because I haven't really figured it out. I'm mostly a tube guy. But right now, I'm kind of in a bind, so I'm trying everything we can do. All platforms have been neglecting my content lately, which is telling me something. We're not trying to read into this. Suppression. Systematic. I've said too much. I've said too much, and they don't like what I have to say. Thanks for being here, everybody. I do appreciate every single last one of you. Obviously, I can't and won't do this type of stuff without people here. I mean, obviously, I will do it to some extent without people here, so I have to. Yeah, you don't have a choice sometimes. Sometimes you got to perform for nobody at all, and those are the creams that float to the top. If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm saying, don't worry about it. It's not for you. But if you do know what I'm saying, then we're out here and we're doing our best to do what we do. And this is just we used to do doodle streams weekly, usually on Sundays. But Sunday I was busy trying to resurrect a friggin' vehicle, doing all I can to get this thing back on the road because I'm not supposed to be here right now. I'm supposed to be in the woods of Montana doing woods. What's up, Nerf Culture? Doing woods stuff in Montana, chopping down trees, skinning bark off the wood, putting holes in the ground. That's what I'm supposed to be doing right now, and I'm not, and that's okay. But I am now trying my best to entertain the masses here on the internet through birds and eggs and silly little guys. And you know what? I don't want to steal from anybody. So you know what? Bread Boy's getting two friggin' silly little guys in exchange for that donation. Dude, thank you, Pete. Let's chat, man. I'll if you have guests on your show, let's chat. I'd love to pop on there. But I thought always good to see you. And I'm gonna draw a little guy for you here. This is gonna be your guy here. Headphones. These are headphones. That's your silly little guy. That's for Pete, everybody. Talking smack with Pete right here, everybody. That's for Pete right there. Pete! That's for Pete. Dang Fricker's getting himself a friggin' little chickadee bread. Chickadee bread worm. Kind of like a hand. Look at that. That was kind of cool. Came out a little bit different than I was expecting it to, but that's just the way it goes. Sometimes you make fun little mistakes. You know, as Bob Ross would say, a happy little accident. Is that what Bob Ross would say? That's for you, dang fricker. Hey, hello, Fred. Friendly Fred. Oh, you can't even see it. What the heck? That was for Pete. This is for dang fricker. Little guys. Little guys, guys, little guys. Silly little guys. And then we got little friggin' nightmares over here. And a goal to eat a friggin' scorpion. We'll see if we get anywhere close, and if we don't, that's quite alright, guys, because then, believe me, I don't have to eat a scorpion. You'd think... Some people say, yo, this guy, he probably loves eating scorpions. And I'll tell you the truth. It's not the case at all. I do not love eating scorpions. I don't want to eat a scorpion. But I certainly will if the opportunity comes up. I'm not trying to eat a scorpion, but if I do eat a scorpion, then so let it be. Let it be. Let it be. I'm trying to... I'm thinking about going live on Wednesday. Hopefully it can be an IRL live stream on Wednesday. This is one type of stream, and then on Wednesday I have the time and energy, 6:30 p.m. or so Pacific time, I'll be going live, thinking about going live on Hollywood friggin' Boulevard to, see what's going on out there. You never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. But I am trying to give you the heads up at the very least. Trying to let you know that, and that'll be on the YouTube. Just in case anybody was curious. Just in case anyone was like, yeah, but where? You say you're going live, but yeah, but where? And then I'll tell you, straight up, the YouTube. Okay, let's draw some more eggs, guys. Let's get some more eggs doodling here. We got so many eggs to doodle. I'm gonna do like a Super Mario Brothers themed egg. It's easy. It's easy because it's egg shaped. First of all, obviously. And then you just go like that. You do a little bit of that. Thanks for the likes, everybody who's liking everything. If you're liking it, if you're not liking it, then I don't mean no thanks, but no thanks. There we go, and then you make it red. You make it red, and then it's white also. So you make it red. This is Mario Brothers. So easy, so simple. Literally nobody's had it easier than Mr. Mario to replicate the color scale. You just friggin' do red and white stuff. You do something red with some white polka dots on it, and then everybody immediately knows that's a Mario mushroom egg. They'll know it. Trust me, they'll know it. And if they don't know it, disown them. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. This is a doodle stream. We do this usually once a week. Today we're trying to get this scorpion eaten. I'm gonna draw a screwdriver because I see a screwdriver. Sometimes when you're not inspired by anything in particular, you just take a little look around the room and you find your inspiration in everyday objects. At least I have found that to be a reasonable motivator, muse. So you don't necessarily get to choose what inspires you. It's because what inspires you is what grabs a hold of you and never lets you go. That's the muse. You don't get to choose that, though. You don't get to choose that. Someone thinks that they get to choose their muse. They're way off. They're way off. So wrong. If you think you get to choose your muse, no way, dude. Your muse chooses yous. That's what they should say. They don't, but they could. You could start saying that right now, I think. In fact, I wouldn't be so upset if you all started saying that and people were like, hey, where'd you find out that slogan from? And you go, oh, this guy on the internet down in the well, he did Doodles. And then he says something like, your muse chooses yous. That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it? Don't sue me. But I think that would be a lot of fun. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like I'm going to try one of those transparent handles. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work like that, transparent. Doodling some handcuffs. Doodle cuffs. Let's see if I can. It's not going to look transparent because there's nothing behind it. But you know those old school, tool sets that have the handles that you can see through. You know the ones you might find in your granddad's craftsman tool kit. You're down there digging through the garage. You're like, huh, what's this? And you find yourself a craftsman toolkit and you start digging in there and you find out that, oh, granddad has a old ass friggin' clear acrylic handled screwdriver in here. What's this? What's this? They say. And then you discover what this is. Let's see here. I might get out of here. Handcuffs reloaded. We got handcuffs reloaded, everybody. Do, 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 do. Jolly Jamboree. Handcuffs. Fisticuffs. Let's see if I can draw a set of these from memory, back in the old days. I don't know if I have the perspective on this, to be honest, but we're going to try it. It's kind of weird. I got to admit, it's kind of weird. It's not really right. I wouldn't blame you for being super upset about the lack of true perspective here. But it is, what it will be. We'll try to fix it in post. Gonna try to fix this in post. See, it went too far. Went too far. You see, that's what happens when you take your eye off the prize. You go too far. Not even sure how does this work. I don't know how one would even properly draw this thing. Gonna get copyright infringement for sure. Because this is some classic Japanese city pop that is most definitely copywritten. But what are you doing if you're not getting copyrights, you know? Are you even trying if you're not getting smashed with copyright strikes? Or at least claims, you know? On some platforms, it's not a strike. It's just simply a claim. Very reasonable. Collect your cash and leave me the heck alone. As I say. There you go. I mean, look, that's not terrible. I'm not going to claim this is great, of course, but it's not terrible. I think you can tell kind of what we're working on here. It's not like it's photorealistic, but I think if someone were to say, for instance, what is this, do you suppose? And you'd be like, well, it looks kind of like a set of handcuffs, I guess. And then they would be right, because that's exactly what they are. It's a set of handcuffs. And if you don't think so, that is fine, because I wasn't looking at a set of handcuffs. I was just kind of eyeballing it. But the opposite of eyeballing it, I was brainballing it. You know, I was just kind of like manifesting what a pair of these look like in my head, and this is kind of what came out. So, you know, theater of the mind, theater of mind, theater of the mind. This is what you get when you've got an active imagination. You get some authentic, photorealistic looking, like very detailed, incredibly accurate handcuffs that they use at all levels of law enforcement, including mall security. Paul Blart himself would be sitting here using a set of these, and it would look, you wouldn't even know that it wasn't real. You'd think that this was Paul Blart right here in your living room, sitting on your phone, scrolling along with you. Paul Blart, you guys know the mall cop Paul Blart, the guy from King of Queens, Kevin James. He was in the Zoo movie. There you go. That's some handcuffs right there. Doodling handcuffs. Gosh, why am I so hungry? I've been talking about eggs all day and I'm looking to get hungry. What are we doing on next? What are we gonna doodle next? Oh, what do we hoddly doodly do? Let's just draw this lollipop. Why not? We're here. We're into drawing like weird semi-transparent objects, so we might as well try our hand at drawing a Han Solo-like creature, sort of immortalized in a sugar crystalline structure. You know, this little thing is like freaking out inside there, like, dude, when am I getting out of here? By the way, what does Han Solo think about when he's all trapped up there in the carbonite? Is there a thought happening? Is he conscious? Is it conscious? Or is it kind of like he's in an unconscious state? Does anybody go into details about what it's like to be trapped in the carbonite? Because that could be so diabolical. If they allow you to have a thought inside carbonite, dude, that's unacceptable. They need to change that. I'm not down with that lore. Someone let me know if you think that carbonite allows you to think and process thought while you're trapped inside of it. Just go ahead and let me know in the chat if you'd like. You can ring me on my DMs if you really don't want to chat about it in public, but I don't see that being a terribly controversial subject to discuss, but holy cow, could you imagine that? Could you imagine being in the carbonite and being able to think? You're Han Solo. You just got trapped in carbonite. You traded yourself for the freedom of your rebel buddies. Guess what? You've got a lot to think about. And boy, oh boy, is that going to suck. It's going to be so bad because you're going to be sitting there thinking about those mistakes that you made in life. Like, damn, dude. I shouldn't have been in the wrong place at the wrong time, is what they said. Let's use goldenrod for this friggin'... Hello, Diorami. Let's use goldenrod for this friggin' arthropod. We're gonna hold on to this. We're gonna hold on to this goal pretty much until we achieve it. You know what I'm saying? Like if we don't get to the lollipop here today, that's okay. We'll do it again. We're gonna do it again and again and again. We're gonna do it again and again and again until we get to the goal. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna be on the menu forever. Wednesday, hopefully we have a chance to get a little bit crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna be trying my best. There we go. That's not bad. I don't mind that. I think that's a pretty good sort of like accurate representation of what the heck's going on inside of this thing. Why not? How about it? Right? That's not bad. Let me know in the comments if you think this is not a very good sucker with a scorpion inside. You let me know. If you think this is not a very good scorpion lollipop drawing, you just go ahead and let me know. I'm fine with letting me know. I'm fine with you letting me know. Just let me have it. Don't even sugarcoat it. Don't even sugarcoat it like so much lollipop. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. I'm sturdy enough to be able to accept a critique like that. But if you like it, that's okay too. Yeah, I had to get some water, so that's just me. Flavortown, we're going downtown, Flavortown. What's up? Cosmic Blueprint sending a cheering crab. Heck yeah! That's about as close to Scorpion as we can get. That's a huge. This is for Cosmic Blueprint. We're gonna throw a doodle on this guy. This is our silly little guy. Anytime someone sends a gift of some sort like that, I don't know what a freaking crab is, anyways, but we're gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of an homage here on the thing. So this is on me, but for you. Thanks for being there. You're always chill in the chat. You're always chill in the comments, and you're whether you like it or not, you're embedded in the down in the well lore. That's for you, Cosmic, right there. And Cosmic, if you're ever on the tube, I go live over there pretty frequently as well. So I know that it's not always, people aren't always going one place or the other. Sometimes people are only on one place and they're not on the other, and I totally respect and understand that. I just never got into the lives here on this app here. So I never could figure it out. But we're trying again because the car blew up. So we're here doing what we can to try to make things happen. So appreciate you being here. Stick around for as long as you like. And if you don't want to stick around much longer, that's totally cool because we just roll with it. Actually, we're going to end pretty soon anyways. We're going to do about an hour, and we just wanted to see. I wanted to do figure out this dual streaming was all about here. I got two phones sitting in front of my face and trying to doodle around them. It's impossible. It's not a good idea. I would not recommend it. Let's go ahead and try to draw a banjo. My dad had a banjo that I tried to play a long time ago, and I think the bridge was messed up, so I wasn't able to really get that Earl Scruggs kind of action going on. But I always wish I could play it, and I just never picked one up. I tried to pick up a mandolin. Yo, sunglasses! Hello, thank you. Neat sunglasses. Let's go ahead and draw those as well. I'm gonna draw, dude, huge, huge. I love the sunglasses, dude. I wear sunglasses too. That's what makes those pretty nice because I love wearing sunglasses. That's one heck of a good. What's this bird has a vice? What is this bird's vice? You know, does the bird smoke? Does the bird drink? Does the bird look at adult magazines? Okay. You got it. I don't really know how to draw it, but here's what I'll do. I know they can put it in a drip, but we're gonna put it in a prescript bottle. So you think that streaming over here on this is a good idea? I don't know. I'll try it. I'll definitely try it. I just had to figure it out. I just don't have patience for like more than one thing, so it's just a lot of. I don't want to neglect the opportunities to spread my wings and fly away. I just never get any action on this one, so I appreciate. I uploaded a video every day in June, and all the metrics went down. So I don't know what the heck I'm doing out here on the internet, guys, but I'm trying my best. All you're gonna know is that I'm putting my best, most athletic foot forward, and I ain't saying much. We got a 5-string right here. There you go. You got to get that drone right there on that neck. That's for friggin' cos. Ah! Dude, what the heck? You just heard me make the most gross primordial sound. We got finger rolls going on here, guys. Banjo Kazooie, guys. That's it. That's what you get right there. And this thing is addicted. And by the way, that stuff is addictive. They really hook it up when you're well, it's usually when you're ready to say goodbye, they're hooking you up with some of that Fenty. That's what I hear. I don't know much about it, but that is what they do. Toby is in the house. I don't know if you're supposed to. Sometimes when you say what's up to people as they come in, and dude, Disman, guys, you got to go check out this dude's band. Dead by 28, I think is what it's called, if I remember correctly. Disman of Dead by 28. This is some industrial friggin' mecha punk, mecha goth. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like if you let's just say you put like, I don't know, your favorite cassette tape into a cassette player, and then you took the boombox and you drug it through the mud. That is kind of where we're getting, and that's not supposed to be an insult, so please don't take it as an insult. But I think there's some chaotic elements there that definitely ring true. So if that's your vibe, so I like it. I think it's cool that you're still out there friggin' pulling some heat. Because a lot of people just give up. They don't, it's like you're in a unique position where we are in 2025 where you can reinvigorate a project like that you didn't have to, whether you ever gave up on it or not doesn't really matter because you don't have to anymore. That's what's cool about it. And this is what we got. I'm sure. Well, at least it probably gets you out of her hair. I don't know if you're in a type of relationship like I am, but that's definitely how it works for me. Is you know, keeps me busy and keeps them um, allows them to focus on whatever the hell they want to do. I don't mean to sound like a Tim the Toolman Taylor, like uh, 90s sitcom, but it kind of is. It kind of does be like that though sometimes. This is like, I think I've gone live on this app here 3 or 4 times maybe. There was like a time where you had to go 3 days in a row in order to like get approved, and nothing happened. So I stopped. And I go to YouTube where people are very active and really, seem to be very highly engaged in the work that I do. So that's what I spend a lot of time. Yo, Giselle, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello. Not to say that I don't value the opportunities to have people from all across the world, all across, dude, we got likes. We're getting likes up in this. We're getting likes up in this. Come on, man. I have another the tripod's acting up on me. It's acting out. There's the silly little guys that we do. We usually charge $1, and I do a little silly guy on there. That's what we do. That's kind of the vibe that we do. My car blew up, so I'm now sort of going after all opportunities to make oh wow. Sorry guys, I didn't see your knock. I'm so sorry. Hey, I didn't see your guys' chats here. Peanut butter and tomato sandwich. It's really delicious. Poops. Dude, thank you, Pile. Pile, I didn't see your chats before. I don't know nor you, but it looks like I was, so my bad. Hello, Vicky. How are you? Anybody, to be honest. Your chat just wasn't showing up, so continue meditating. Thank you, Curtis, and of course to Rohit, subbing with different time zones. And thank you, Michael, for saying what's up to my sucker. Sucker? Okay, what are we gonna do next? We're making birds up. Worms in the chat for Curtis, of course. Oh, what the heck? Is my computer not plugged in, so my cool Japanese music that's gonna get me flagged for copyright isn't gonna stick around for much longer? What the heck? Cultivation. We're cultivating. We're doing our best over here. Yo, Giselle. Yo, Desi Bay. Eat a flying pig? Yeah, why not? Where's this pig thing that I have? You're going to love this. You're not going to love it. You're not going to love it, but you're going to like it. Look at it. Mention of pig, and here you have it. This is a USB charging device. The hell is it? There it is. USB charging device. I don't even know if that works. I don't think I've ever even used it. Maybe one day I'll try. Not today. Flying pig? They say, yeah, when pigs fly. They always be saying that. They always be saying that. Why do they say that, by the way? Why are they saying that all the time? They're always saying, yeah, when pigs fly. And usually they say, when pigs fly out of my ass. They say it like that. So what if pigs did fly out of your ass? What if they did? Dude, that battery capacity is probably absolutely tarnished. I should try it. Next YouTube experiment. Uh, I had a piggy power bank for years that I never even used. Let's see how much power I get out of it. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, buddy. That's a pig. When pigs fly, when pigs fly, that's a Pink Floyd song. That's Pink Floyd, guys. That's what I did here. I made a Pink Floyd song come alive right here in front of your eyes. Because Michael T. Pyle made it happen. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around. Desert you. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna make you cry. Got some more videos coming out, guys. I was able to sit down and focus on some editing yesterday. So I was able to pull some more clips from previous streams. Obviously, these are going to be stream clips. These are going to be, if you're caught up to the streams, then you obviously have seen probably what's going to be coming out. But hopefully I'll be able to flood the algorithm with new content, short form content. Obviously, it's not long form content because they don't care about my long form content anymore either. Not that they ever did, but they certainly don't anymore. So we're gonna see what hits and what bites it. Yeah, that's the thing about flying pigs is that the wings don't work. They're strictly ornamental. Like the kiwi. Like the kiwi. So we're making, so because we said kiwi, you know what that means. Because we said kiwi, we're gonna draw one. It's like it's a little Pee Wee Herman here for you. We got a little Pee Wee's Playhouse happening here. This is kiwi the fruit, but you wouldn't know until you slice him open. So this is a kiwi fruit bird that is also kiwi. What's up, JCOHTV? This is a kiwi bird that is also a kiwi fruit. So you know, just in case you were confused, you were wondering, hey, what's that? That looks like a little friggin' potato or something. No, it is a Michael Piles, huge, dropping a friggin' dude, Michael. Thank you very much. Here you go. You're getting 5 silly little guys right here, right now. Right here, right now. Piggy style. There you go. That's one. Dude, I forgot. Thank you. Worms in the chat, guys, for Michael Pyle, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got 4 more coming here for you. There you go. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There you go, Michael Pyle, everybody! 5 silly little friggin' nudes. Right there for you, Pyle. I don't know what to do with this. This is going to be a really nice accomplishment once we get this all filled up and filled in. I'm going to have to start working around here. I'm going to try to get to the edge here. And I'm going to try to keep a little bit of edge so that I can put a mat around it and then frame it. So this will be our first complete Silly Little Guys page. And then who knows what to do with that. I don't know if we print it and make a little like a membership goal print with that. You know, we can do whatever we want with it. There's not really any, you know, there's not really there's no goal yet. But obviously, if you're along for the ride and this thing gets filled up, and then I'm able to scan it and send it out to people who are here, t-shirts would be cool. This is a really intricate little pattern. I mean, I'm sure someone can do it. ClothingSolutions.com, obviously. So, you know, we'll look into our options to do with that as we please. And, you know, it's our stuff and we're having a good time with it. So we're obviously going to do whatever we want with this stuff because it's all original work and it belongs to us. Make stickers with it. How about this, guys? You want me to draw this? I'm going to draw this grody. I'll draw this grody tomato. How about we draw a grody tomato? Color. I would like to possibly add some color. I would like to possibly add some color. Maybe like after I'll scan it, I'll get a nice image of it. And then we'll figure out how to add color, you know, in a way that makes sense. Dude, oh, by the way, we got to our 20 likes on YouTube. That was really dope. Look at that. And we've been going for about an hour. We're going to draw this really gross looking tomato. Holy cow, this is disgusting. Let's turn it into something. It's like he's really struggling. This tomato is really struggling. Having a real rough time. But yeah, I like that idea. I like putting a little bit of color in there and seeing how that plays out. But okay, here we go. This is a tomato. Okay. And he's got this like, oh my God. It's really gross. It's really, really gross. There we go. He's got a cool little disposition going on right here. What's up, Gems? Gems, it's going terrible. I'm back in LA. The trip has had to be postponed because my car blew up on the way. So I am not having a good time. I mean, I'm safe. My dog is safe. We're back. We're back in LA. My vehicle is in a shop with a guy who claims to know what he's doing, but the prognosis is not looking good. The prognosis is actually looking to be one of the worst case scenarios. Uh, so we're not overly positive about what's going on right now. So, but if we do get to 35 likes, that'd be sweet. We're gonna try to rebuild though. We're gonna try to keep that trainer going. We're gonna try to get that. We're gonna try to get that vehicle back on the road. And if we get it back on the road in a reasonable amount of time, we're gonna go back we're gonna try to get back to Montana. We made it all the way to Utah, Cedar City, Utah, and it blew up. The engine blew up. I always knew it was a possibility because it's an old vehicle. You know, it's 25 years old. You run the risk. You run the risk of getting yourself into trouble like that. But that's just one of the games we play in life. Gems, did you see? I saw a painting of you out on the streets of Los Angeles. You've got to see my most recent short featuring, everybody go and check out my most recent short. And it's featuring what could possibly be an unauthorized image of our very good friend and fellow streamer, Gems the Clown. So if you're thinking like, you know what I want to see? An unauthorized street painting of Gems the Clown? Well, now is your chance. If you go to my most recently uploaded short, Gems the Clown is on there on YouTube, and we're happy to show. Friggin' pickle. How's your trip going? Are you back? Yeah, no, you said that you were going to be strictly, what was it? Strictly YouTube and the Ticking and talking. Ticking and a talking. Gems the Clown on YouTube and TikTok. GEMZ. Gems the Clown. So if you haven't subscribed to Gems the Clown on TikTok or on YouTube or on both, if you're on both, some people are on everything. I am. Well, I mean, I don't know. There might be some that I'm not on. There's definitely some that I'm not very active on. Some more than others. But what are you going to do? I only have so much time in a day. And I already spend too much of it online. So you're trying to make me spend more time online on more friggin' social media apps? What the heck? All in the pursuit of what? Giselle, what? Yo, what's up, JCOH TV? JCOH TV, I don't know if you know this, but my car blew up. It's about all I can talk about these days. What a sinister looking tomato, man. This guy is gross. JCOH is uploading new content now. JCOH is back in the content game, uploading new content every fill in interval here. JCOH TV. How many weeks out are we from preseason? NFL preseason's coming up, guys. Get your NFL Sunday ticket right here with JCOH TV. The only JCOH TV I'd recommend. Dude, I don't know, but it's got your puffs and everything. It's you. If I had to say it was you, it's you. It's about as you could be. If you wasn't you, then I don't know who it could be. Dude, I can't draw over this colored pencil. What the heck? Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum. Oh, we're almost at 30 likes, so how about that? $30 days till preseason, guys. The vehicle broke down on Friday. No, the vehicle broke down on Thursday. I made it back on Friday. I had to get a U-Haul, drag my ass back out of the desert. And then I've been spending the last couple days trying to figure out how to get my car diagnosed and analyzed so that I can, get it fixed. I'm trying to get this friggin' thing fixed. And it's not going to be cheap. So I'm out here trying to evangelize and do my best. It's good. I think I'm going to be eating a lot of fish. I think we're going back to sardine shorts mode or something. I don't know what we're going to do. Wednesday. So Wednesday, I think I'm going to go live out on Hollywood Boulevard. We'll see how that goes. Gonna hopefully go with Blake. I hope to see Blake out there, obviously. I don't know if you or I don't know if you're going to be back by then, but it'd be cool. It would be great to see you once you're back. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Appreciate that. The support is friggin' Gnarls Barkley. If you know anybody who needs a new channel to watch, we did just say we're going to start bootlegging stuff. I think we're going to bootleg a play button here next. Maybe that's what we do. We bootleg a play button. We obviously want to get one with 100,000 subscribers. We're going to earn one, but we're going to bootleg it first. Because we might as well. We don't have to wait for someone else to ordain us play button worthy. Back in Hollywood for the first time ever by then. Yo! Dude, I'm going to have so many bean shorts. I would like to see JCOH TV back in Hollywood. Let's say doing football updates. JCOH TV, do you want me to be the on-the-ground correspondent from either? I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to go to the Bears game in Vegas, when they play the Vegas Raiders, obviously price is going to be an indicator. So if I have a feeling the Raiders is going to be the cheaper of the options, but it's either that or go see them with the 49ers up in what do they call that? Candlestick Park. Oh, that's awesome, Jacob. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Gems will be back. Heck yeah. You mean his button pile? He's definitely got it right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just a high definition image. I love that idea. Yeah, I couldn't go live with him tonight. I'm thinking about maybe trying to go live with Blake on Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. And then I will, we'll call it a week. My nephew's birthday is tomorrow, but I won't be able to hang out with him until Thursday. So I'll be doing nephew stuff over the weekend, and then early next week, and I'll be back here to do bean shorts stuff after that, So, so looking forward to this. Guys, I think the bird is at my door. Let me see. Guys, you're going to love this. Guys, check this out. Look at. What the heck are you doing here? What the heck are you doing here? Knock, knock. Front door? The heck? You're just standing there looking like a creep? What, were you looking at me drawing in there? What were you doing? The heck, weirdo? You're just hanging out? Why? Thought that might be fun for you guys. I think I'm gonna start trying to put like hats on the chicken. I think I'm gonna start trying to put hats on the chicken. I think that's my next ploy. Is I'll just start putting sofa. I think it will be. So I think that the we have tested hydrocarbons or whatever in the coolant system. There's so it's likely I'm gonna have to do a head swap, and so I'm trying to figure out if it's I mean, I think it'll be worth it as long as the lifters and the pistons and everything else are okay. I'm trying to see if he can do a little spot check on that, and we can start to make determination. I think we're going to be able to swap the head out. It's not going to be cheap. The head probably needed to be swapped out anyways because it's the model year is 2000, and that particular head was cast with a way that I think that one has a weak cast. It overheated. The water pump went out. The belt went off. I replaced the water pump, replaced the belt, and uh, it overheated again, but the engine cut out, all this stuff. I think I'm gonna try. I want to fix it, so we're hoping that I can find a sort of middle ground here, uh, and I can bust ass on a couple of side gigs here and get some money. Because I would normally try to fix it, but that's something that first of all I've never freaking done, and I'm hoping that if I get a guy to do it, he can have a little more educated eye on what's going on inside of the operation, so they can maybe have a little bit better idea of, hey, is it even going to be worth fixing? You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that he can take a crack at that. Because I myself am not going to be the most educated guy when it comes to looking at that stuff, and I feel like if I bust enough ass, I can try and make the money to pay a guy in the meantime. Great question, Sofa. All he did was the test. Problem is the guy that I usually go to. Well, I'm the guy that I usually go to. On the forum that I was on, you know, the there's some people that have used his services and they say he's good. He's kind of a shade tree guy also, so that's also kind of a question. It wouldn't be bad to. I'm gonna search around and see if I can find someone closer because if I have to tow it back, it's 85 miles out of where I'm at right now. If I have to tow it back anyways, then I'm gonna try to find someone closer to maybe take a second look because it does start and run. It's just not. It's just when it starts to get really heated up, the engine cut out. So I think I could bring it back, replace the thermostat, replace the fan clutch, see if that helps. When it's cool, it doesn't make the ticking sound. When it was heated up, it started to make. Yeah, this is the first time it overheated. But it was kind of bad. Yo, Zombie Idiot just sent $5 download gift memberships. Oh my god, guys. The freaking Zombie Idiot just sent 5 down the well gift memberships. JCOH TV, Sofa Kingdom, Gems the Clown, Michael T. Pyle, and K Green got it. Zombie Idiot? Yo, Zombie Idiot? What the heck? Everybody, worms in the chat for Zombie the freaking Idiot. More like Zombie freaking hell yeah. Zombie freaking genius, everybody. Holy cow, you're jumpstarting this membership thing. This is awesome. Zombie, I'm throwing little freaking guys on this sheet for you. This is for you. That was huge. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Worms in the chat for the Zombie freaking master, everybody. This is crazy. I've never had this happen. I'm new to memberships. I don't know what I'm actually doing, but now you're all worming in the chat, and dude, thank you very much. I appreciate it. This is for the Zombie right here. Brains. Sofa. Yes, I wish I had. I wish I knew of a much more. Not that the person that I'm talking about isn't reliable, but I just never worked with him before, so you know how that goes. You'd love to know the aptitude. This is for Zombie, everybody. Holy cow, this rules. Freshly. Worms in the chat for Zombie. This is outstanding. I am super stoked. My uncle was a mechanic, so he's going to be in town at some point pretty soon, I think. And it'd be nice if he could take a look at it. Dude, Zombie is sending another. Dude, Zombie just sent another membership in Bloodleaf. Got it. This is huge. Zombie, idiot, freaking. Look at this. You're one of these guys, I think. Zombie. Holy cow, thank you. What a freaking win. What a huge dub in the chat for gosh dang Zombie. Dude, Zombie is making huge deals here. Not that I could tell. There was definitely rust in there, but not that I could tell. So I would definitely like to take a look again and see. Dude, Zombie idiot. Huge Zombie idiot. Dropping big freaking fat damn memberships in the chat. Dude, a Zombie idiot is this a hungry zombie who never... What? What the heck? Fresh is getting one now too, Zombie idiot. Dude, Zombie idiot is literally hooking up every freaking consistent and freaking rule. Dude, Zombie idiot is just now ruling this freaking chat, just dropping huge memberships. Look at this. I'm gonna turn this guy into a little zombie who just wants a little... He's got too many brains. In fact, he's got too many brains. Worms in the chat for the Zombie idiot, everybody. Oh my gosh. This zombie's got too many brains. Zombie idiot, dude, dropping another one at 86. JP just got one as well. Oh my gosh, it's down in the well time. Dude, Zombie is freaking going nutso mode on the freaking memberships. This is huge. Jumpstarting memberships here in the chat. I just rolled them out, guys, and I am going to try my best. They got all I got so far is custom badges. I'm going to figure out what to do with emojis. Obviously, if you guys have recommendations, let me know what you want for emojis, and I'll try my best to get some friggin' emojis going, or what I need to do and how to increase and improve the experience with the memberships. You know, obviously, if there's something that you want or need, or there's a level that I need to add in there and to make it more interesting or more fun or whatever, help me out here, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying to give you an authentic down in the well experience, and I don't want to shortchange everybody. I definitely don't want a zombie idiot to go home thinking that they didn't have a great time. Dude, 86 JB was not notified of the friggin' initial live, but was notified once the gifted was given. Okay, that's good to know. That's Zombie right there. Dude, this is really, really cool. I've never had this experience, so I hope that this was I hope this is something that we can continue doing. I love this stuff, and I'm hoping to make, dude, zombies in the chat. Zombies in the chat, everybody. What's Kevin say? On the other page, that is. I don't know how to do it, 86. I don't even know where to put that. Kevin, did I miss your initial chat? I don't see it. And then we got a zombie here. This guy's just a zombie doing chill zombie stuff. He just happened to be overfed. He's got too many brains. I don't know why it looks like he's got a heaving bosom. That's not what I meant. Oh, okay. Dude, thank you, Zombie. Appreciate that. Holy cow, Zombie's huge. This is a zombie friggin' riot going on here. Yeah, it's supposed to be a zombie. Zombies kind of have green, gross skin, right? What bird do you want, Zombie? I'll make up a bird for you right now. We've got the bread bird. This was for bread boy. This is a flying pig. This was a this was a bird. This was a burnt bird that was addicted to Fent with sunglasses. This is a kiwi. This is a kiwi. This is a kiwi, of course, but it's a kiwi bird. This is just a bird. I made a biggest bird bill I can make with a small head. This is just a rotten ass tomato that I have sitting up here. So I would be very, very happy to make you a couple of birds if you want to shout out something in the comment. Scorpion bird, you got it. Zombie idiot gets a scorpion bird coming up. Large-billed bird. Yeah, I kind of like him too. He's got a nice look to him. Hello, Misbehaving. Dragon bird, I would like that. Yes, let's do it. Misbehaving in the house, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for popping in here and saying what's up. Dude, you just missed an epic freaking drop from Zombie Idiot. It's kind of funny. Oh, Arthur's here. Misbehaving, I've been better. My car blew up, and I'm currently getting it diagnosed and trying to get that under control. Out here. Okay, we're doing Scorpion Bird. Yo, Zombie, 5 more memberships? What the heck? Yo, Clem and Zombie and Fat. Dude, Misbehaving and Kevin Johnson. Zombie, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Zombie, holy cow. This is huge. Guys, the very first, dude, Zombie. Everybody worms in the chat, please, for Zombie. Holy cow. Dragon bird? A dragon bird? A dragon bird. How do you do a dragon bird? Guys, this is huge. I was trying to figure out how to jumpstart memberships because I would love to be able to service you guys with some cool stuff. I just don't know how to do it. So this is the first step. So gotta really get a huge shout out for Zombie Idiot just chugging them out here. Dude, Jayco, you got it. I'll do that. I'll do that on a... Suzanne got one! Dude, Abel is right. Holy cow, guys. Freaking W in the chat. Worms in the chat for Zombie. Jayco, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll try to do that before... I'll try to do that before the season starts so you have it. it'd be cool to coincide with the season, but I don't think that's not ideal for either of us. Well, it's ideal for me, but gosh, dude, zombie, this is friggin' awesome. This is amazing. Truly, this is like this is something I didn't expect today of all days, our Independence Day, uh, and I appreciate this so much because hopefully I can keep this membership train going, and I want to provide value for people, so I want people to get value out of this stuff. Knock is in the house. Knock is saying hi. Knock, I did not mean to ignore you earlier. My chat was not updating on the phone, so now I'm reading it on a computer, and so that just wanted to make sure you saw that. Jake, I'll get you that. We'll do a stream one day soon where we do all the logos. Try our best to, at least. Dude, this is huge. Thank you. Dude, Zombie is chugging along, making us feel really, 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 really good about this experience, and I appreciate that. Not that everybody in the chat being here also makes me feel very good about this experience. So don't get me wrong. It's not just Zombie Idiot making me feel full inside. It's it's the whole shebang. It's a little bit of smoke spitting out of there. Dude, Zombies making people absolutely. What color is a zombie bird? Wasn't expecting it to turn out this way. Thanks, guys. Appreciate this. This is like absolutely flabbergasted. Flubbergusted. And I know they have these kind of things sometimes. They have like these barbells. Huge. Dude, Fresh, good luck. Emojis. Yeah. Thank you, Suzanne. Yes. I didn't know how to make them. So I'm trying to figure out how to take some. Oh, and we got the 30, guys. We got the 30 likes, too. Dudes. Y'all, we're chugging right along for a Monday. Holy guacamole. I gotta get the custom emojis, so go ahead and everybody suggest what they want, and I'll see how that goes. I don't know how it works, so I will be in the process of figuring that out. I'm sure that I have some. Can anybody make emojis? Is that like a thing that anybody can do, or is it something that I have to do? If anybody knows, obviously, I'm the one that should know this, but I don't. I did memberships because I was incentivized by YouTube to do it, and I did it just because I wanted to get them make them. Okay. I wanted to get them started because they would then give me access to a partner manager, and I know that the partner manager can't do much, but any perk that YouTube is willing to throw at me, I'm willing to accept, because if I don't accept it, then it's a wasted opportunity to connect with the platform that I'm trying to succeed on. Does that make sense? So it wasn't even that I thought that I would have an amazing memberships program, but I wanted to get it done so that I could please the beans. Scorpion mode, guys. You can even use licensed images, designs, but YouTube does periodically moderate them if they're incorporated. Whoa. Dude, thank you, zombie idiot. I really appreciate it. Cannabis focused page, and he had one that openly showed the plant and it got removed without notes. Really? AutoCAD. Crayola. Making new ones on the plane ride home. Okay, I'm gonna look into that because I will be on a plane soon. So I will look into that as a potential time killer. Because I will be on a plane soon enough. Looks like a big old chicken. Huge, guys. Dude, we gotta be... Let me do the math real quick. Because I bet we are not too far off halfway to the... Steve the dog, yes. Chicken, yes. Dude, do not forget Steve. A Jeep, yes. One Jeep and one blown up Jeep. Oh yeah, I did see that Kevin's coming back. Dude, zombies crushing. One day back in the USA? And then what? Where's he going next? I was skeptical. I thought he said he was moving to Japan. I mean, by the way, he basically did. I mean, he lived there for 2 months, 3 months. So that's good enough for me. I'm not calling him out or anything. I just had heard that he was moving, and I was like, wow, that's crazy to move to Japan. I mean, you can. People do it all the time. But not me, obviously. Oh, that made it look gross. Dude, 86, you got one. Onion emoji, yes. I'm going to write this down, guys. Here we go. We're going to do Jeep, onion, Steve, chicken. We got to do some more. Dude, a zombie, of course. We got to do worms. We got to do... a well. Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe like the bottom of the well, like you're looking up. Dude, yes. 86, got that. And that is the Smudgy the Frog, the initial Smudgy the Frog. I uploaded all the way up to 2 years, guys. So if anybody can stick it out for 2 years, you'll get a new membership. You'll get a new membership. Let's do a chili can. You'll get a new membership, a bicycle maybe. You'll do a new you'll get a new membership emoji every whatever the intervals are, but up until 2 years, because I loaded up to 2 years. Guys, what I wanted to do is eventually I want to be able to figure out how to do Slay SMR. Doodle sick. Sick ass doodle. Yeah, this was a fun one, guys. So I want to do, eventually I want to be able to, I'm going to scan some of these, isolate them, and I'm going to see if I can print them out. Yo, Zombie, what the heck? Oh my God, Zombie. What the heck? Zombie, Mr. Fleeing got one. Hollywood Stream Sniper's a member now. Big Al's a member now. Robert Sanchez and Jarek is a member now. This is absolutely huge. Freshly's getting gifted. Kevin Johnson's gifted. Holy cow. Everyone's freaking gifted in this freaking chat. This is absolutely insane. It's insane, guys. Look. We're gifted an incredible amount. This is absolutely crazy. This is huge. I'm super stoked. I'm trying to figure out what we can do with some of these drawings. I'm trying to figure out how to get them as either digital prints or physical prints to give to members. And I'm going to try to figure this out. I have to figure it out. I have to make it worth everybody's time and effort. But I would like to be able to do something like that. I would like to be able to offer something in return for memberships that goes beyond just the little badges that are very cool. Dude, Zombie. Yes, Suzanne, definitely. Zombie is going absolutely crazy. Making it rain. Look at this. This guy's making it rain. Diarrhea mode. Dude, Zombie is going diarrhea mode on memberships in the chat. This is absolutely astonishing. I've obviously never experienced this before, because this is the first time I've had access to memberships, and this is freaking crazy. It's just cool that everybody gets to be a part of this as well. This is like a gift, not only for me, but a gift for everybody else as well. And that is like, friggin', dude, Zombie is the gifted master for this various years memberships, but I could be wrong. You can, Kevin, and that was what I agonized over so much. We got a poo, guys. Patreon. What is better? Double membership. Dude, so many zombie idiot little friggin' memberships. This is amazing, guys. This is a great day. I'm not thinking at all about my car. That was why I went live, so I could forget about this crap. And by the way, you always help me forget about this crap. Oh, really? I'll be able to? PG-13. Guys, let's just be PG-13 here. Curtis, we're having a deluge of memberships. So we're going crazy with them. We're just trying stuff that we've never tried before. Dude, huge. Drop emojis, guys. Let's get these emojis in the chat. Let's do funny little emojis in the chat. Huge epic gifting. Absolutely. Without a doubt, has gotten us. Dude, I'm just going to call it halfway to our scorpion goal anyways. I don't know exactly where. I can't do the math in my head, but I'm going to say we're halfway to the scorpion goal anyways, and I'm just going to call it at that. Dude, huge W for freaking zombie. I've never spent this much time on little guys before. There are a lot of people peeling out outside. Friends, creators with supporters, physical addresses, making it easy to know. Oh, nice. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm. Where's my goal? Oh, did I not put a freaking scorpion goal in there? Heavens me! What did I say? Did I have a goal? I think I just said $200. And I'm gonna do a scorpion. I'm gonna eat the scorpion sucker. Apple flavored. Look at the size of that scorpion, guys. Takes higher percentage of what you get from memberships, so Patreon has a bit of an edge. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Fresh has got a beard coming. Merch like this before. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll have to look into that, guys, because you know, I'd love to be able to get prints or something like that into the hands of members, you know, because it's kind of in the blood of our streams. Even though we put chili down our pants, and even though we drink sardine milkshakes, we also do these. We also do these. So I want to be able to say, you know, thank you in a way that does. We can do digital. Obviously, I can email or I can send, whatever. I mean, I'm going to scan these things anyways. Yeah, they take everything, zombie. Let's get to 40 likes. When I when I scan the stuff, it'll have a digital version too. So I might be able to take the digital scans and then create emojis out of those. And then if we like whatever emoji we like or whatever scan we like, we can make it into a print, or we can make it into something, you know, fun and interesting or whatever. So I think that's what we got. I think that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to do some stuff like that, or not. I mean, it's up to the tolerance of the people who are out here. Fuzzfest, dude. We got our Harry Scorpion cosplayers. Holy cow! We've been going for 2 hours, dude. We were only supposed to be on here for an hour. Okay, I'm gonna say we're gonna do like 15 more minutes. Let's see what else we can doodle here. We haven't done a doodle stream in a minute, so I want to be able to do something here. But, guys, I really appreciate you all being here. Anytime I go live, anybody who comes in here, spends any time is really friggin', it really means a lot. I'm going to be back on Wednesday, I think. I think I'm going to do a stream on Wednesday. Hopefully we get to have some fun out on Hollywood Boulevard. I think Blake's going to be down to do some goofy stuff. I don't know what we're going to do. If you guys have any challenges you'd like for us to try to approach, I'm happy to try and yes, stickers is definitely what I'm going to be looking for next, Kevin. Thing is, the stickers, it's like these are all odd shapes, but I think that I can figure out how to do it in a way that is not an unusual die cut or whatever. I've got a button machine, so once I get these things scanned, screwing that alien. Where's the... Oh, gosh. That's freaking inappropriate of me to have even implied through the drawing. And I do think that... yeah, once I start, I'm going to collect, let's say, like, we are about halfway through this year, so I'm going to take some time to collect a bunch of our drawings. I'm going to scan a bunch of them. I'm going to isolate them so that I can, for instance, you know, let's say I can take this bird right here and do something with it, or I can take breadbird, or I can take flying pig, as long as it's isolated. You know, a lot of times in the past streams, I haven't been isolating these things, so it's not going to be easy to get in there and get them. But, you know, I think that Um, I think I'll be able to figure it out. For the most part, some of them are just going to be lost to the history of time. We did a lot of fun and cool doodles in our time here, and we are going to continue doing that. So we're just going to add to that list. Yes, zombie, that's correct. We got on that freaking bike and we just rode around. 86 actually helped me. I mean, Fresh and Jaco and 86 all helped me get around the freaking city on a bike at like 3 in the morning. Yeah, absolutely. Fresh. Quite a few, in fact. The one, the only, Howard the Duck. But is there more than one? I just know the one with old Marty McFly's mom in it. What else are we gonna do here? Oh my gosh, Pile the Cinnamon Challenge. Woo! Oh, I don't want to. That one I've seen go so bad. Oh, Cinnamon Challenge. Woo! Sperm Banks. Robin Sperm Banks. Yikes. Dude, I'm going to write that down. That's a tough one because that takes you, if you do it wrong, that takes you out. That really takes you to the cleaners. But I'm going to write it down because that one is good. I forgot about the cinnamon challenge. Oof. We're not doing chubby bunnies either because we're not going to try to chug a carton of milk chug. Oof. Fresh is eating the cinnamon. Yeah, milk chug could be something. Oh, dude, I haven't drank regular milk in a long time either, by the way. I'm not lactose intolerant. I just don't drink a lot of milk. Uh, Ice bucket challenge is probably much. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the ice bucket challenge is probably a lot safer. The we could try and do an ice Baja challenge. Try to incorporate Blake in there as well, where we do the we go in almond milk or no milk. Yeah, chugging almond milk. That's definitely something. Here we got a bird on a milk carton. Guys, where do they put the missing children? Not like where do they put the missing children, but where do they put the missing children these days on that used to be on the side of the milk carton? Remember they used to like I mean, presumably that was a real thing. I think they did do that. Uh, they put missing children on the side of a milk carton so that you would, every morning someone would look at the face of the missing child. No, I know, Pile. Hot ass bucket challenge. Pile, that's exactly what I was afraid of happening. There you go. That's a little milk bird. Carton bird. Junk mail ads. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I remember I used to see all the mugshots in the post office. My brother and I used to go collect them sometimes. We would probably not supposed to, but we would go and collect the some of the like the funny looking. That's so weird to say. Some of the funny looking um, mugshots at the post office. Chugging this bird. Here's a thought I had would be doing like the Rocky Balboa. You know when he like chugs the chugs the raw eggs? I don't remember how many he does, but whatever he does in the movie, add that as my list. I don't know if I'm down to do it because I just don't know. Dude, I don't like to deal with the Scientologists. I'm just not down with that. They can go away. I know that's not a controversial opinion. You know, I'm saying that I think Scientologists could go away. So controversial. Such an edgy guy, me. Okay, down in the well. Dude, a Popeye? Yes. Oh, the Baja Sardine Chug was so bad, though. What pasteurized egg? Kevin, what do you mean like, let me ask you this. Are all the eggs in the store pasteurized? I'm ignorant of how that stuff works. Like, because I know you weren't supposed to eat them raw because they have like, they'll give you salmonella or something, right? That's what they said, right? Salmonella. And I don't want salmonella. I for sure do not want salmonella. I don't want E. coli. I don't want any of that stuff. Powdered milk challenge. What do? Eat a scoop? So, would I be safer if I eat the ones that are if I chug the ones that are in the store? Like from the E. colis? I definitely don't want E. colis. I do not want it. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna add that one. Wesley, what's up? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find out what I'm gonna see how much meat Sylvester Stallone punched in Rocky. Uh, Liquid egg, like all mixed up. Dude, zombie. I'm gonna check out liquid egg. Bullet, no, Sofa, don't even mention that. Yo, zombie, what the heck? Dude, the memberships just keep rolling in, and Wesley gets one? Chug a can of Ebola. Dude, balut is so nasty. I mean, it looks nasty. I don't know if it actually is, but it looks so nasty. Borton's in the chat for zombie, everybody. Dude, but he got the smudgy icon. Zombie, do you know about smudgy? This is a Sofa Kingdom inspired absolute Sofa, you see. It's hard to see, but it's this is a Sofa Kingdom inspired emoji. So I figured the best case scenario is you welcome in all the new members with a Smudgy the Frog Sofa Kingdom friggin' signature Hold on, I'm looking for him. This is the head. The head is this. Dude, thank you, Wesley. Thank you. Obviously, thank you, Zombie. And now we got smudgies across the board. So this is the head of the smudgy is your day one membership, and then we got a couple of more, and then this character, you eventually, that's your final boss. That was a fun doodle stream. Blood, dude. It would take a lot for me to be able to try and even stomach blood. What would the chat be willing to stomach as far as blood is concerned? I mean, you guys know that stuff. I mean, people do eat it. So I'm not going to disparage blood. I'm not going to go to town on how I think blood. T-shirts one day, one merch. Yes, of course. One step in the right direction. Hey, you know, if Clothing Solutions can supply me with the functional platform in order to get stuff out there, we'll make it work. I don't know if Blake wants to commingle Clothing Solutions, so we'll have to do Clothing Solutions / knockoff tribute. I'm not eating anything alive. I wouldn't eat anything alive. Well, that's not true. Maybe worms. So here's something I am gonna work up to, guys. This is something but Balut was alive, guys, and I'm not saying I like the idea of it. It disgusts me. But to be fair, watermelon disgusts me as well, guys. And I will tell you, if I eat watermelon, I'll retch. So that's something to know about me, is I'm not trying to get in on this watermelon stuff that Blake's been doing, because that stuff is going to make me sick. But I did want to try to set up a how to eat fried worms inspired stream or video series. Because the only reason why I thought about worms was because, yo, what's up, E-Rock? Thanks for your comments, appreciate it. The only reason I thought about worms was because in How to Eat Fried Worms, he has to eat, I think the challenge was 15 worms in, whatever amount of time. And so I'm trying to figure out if I can do the, basically, like, fried green tomatoes could be a movie one day. If I could take all the recipes from the book. It's a children's book, by the way. Yo, Zombie, E-Rockstar gets a membership from Zombie. That's huge. Chef's butcher knife. The heck are we looking at here? Dude. Speaking of butcher knives. Look at that butcher knife. Yo, this is huge. This is a big day, Zombie. Green for the green for the doodle stream. Dude, we're going vegan ham all over this place. I thought I was basically inventing a character here. Flying Tomate. Dude, E-Rock, huge. Thank you on both freaking sides. Dude, and Virgil? Almost a flying potato here. Guys, this is insane what's going on here. Dude, at least 2 sets of 5. What? What? Maserati Max? Dude, what? Stephanie? Curtis Wisey reacts? Jennifer Half and Coolio Cats? Dude, that's at least 15. That's at least 15 plus I'll say 20. That's insane. At least 20. Oh my gosh. Dude, what the heck? Yo, what the heck? Yo. Yo. Dude. Zombies membership king. I'm going to tell you what. Dude, this is huge. Zombie is making members making members of all of us. This is crazy. The Bird King Zombie coming through and making machetes happen. This is a pipe. It's a pipe. I don't know why, but it just is. And this is like a Mario man under the pipe. Dude, Wesley, thank you. Dude, thank you, Wesley. Thank you, Zombie. Oh yes, yes, Virgil. If you there's some function where you can E-Rock, we're gonna figure it out for you. I don't know how it works either, but we're gonna figure it out for you. We're gonna make sure that you not only get what you came for, but more. We're just filling this up. This is a huge day for members, guys. This is huge day for members. It's basically like a membership drive. I feel like NPR, only little less boring. And I listen to NPR, so don't get me wrong, guys. I listen to NPR sometimes, not so much anymore, but I do listen to. Dude, Suzanne, I should put it on a friggin' shirt. Put that on a shirt. 5 more E-Rock! What the heck? Pit Chance gets one. What the heck? Shaunus gets one. Dustin Nunez, Starbreed, and Alley Cat all get one. Oh my gosh. E-Rock's out here trying to take the crown away. E-Rock. Dude, E-Rock's going to get some here. Oh, Virgil, it works different in Trinidad, Virgil says. Dude, here's some silly little guys for you, E-Rock. This one's going for E-Rock. Dude, we're going to fill this up. Absolutely insane. Dude, guys, worms in the chat for E-Rock and freaking double worms in the chat for freaking Zombie Idiot, guys. Dude, it's insane. Dude, World WWM out here, you mean? Dude, they got to fix that system then. Dude, E-Rock, you're coming here. You come to me on the day of my doodles. Guys, this is coming at a really good time because I was feeling really bummed about not being able to be in Montana right now. Because as you guys remember, I was not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in... Yo, Zombie Idiot, what the heck? Blake Rozier gets a membership. GC and Cats Are Cool and Snoop Dogg 24. Behind, buried 6 feet deep, Michael T. Oh my God, we got a membership marathon. Knock! KSU Caneron, Carmen Gray, VE, www.zombie.com. Zombie.com. That one's for, these are for E-Rock. Hold on, we got E-Rock coming. Got gifted, I appreciate that greatly. Going back to my movie, Icky the... Dude, thank you, Pit Chance. Sorry, Pit Chance. E-Rock! E-Rock, what are you doing out here? Captain... Dude! This is going off. This is going absolutely off, guys. This is going absolutely off. Knock, knock. Who's there? E-Rock and frickin'... Gosh, E-Rock and friggin' Zombie Idiot are having a freaking battle, and it's absolutely going nutso. Dude! Zombie! Dude! Guys, what the heck is going on? What is going on? What's in the water today, guys? What is going on? What is happening? Guys, what has happened? What has happened? What has happened? Dude, we are closing in. Dude, with these memberships, we're gonna close in this gap. This thing might be absolutely... Dude, what's up, Ace? Ace existing. Ace is dropping in with a mandatory freaking what's up. Guys, worms in the chat for Zombie Idiot. Worms in the chat for E-Rock. This is absolutely, actually crazy. There's not going to be a single person who comes in here who isn't green, and that's going to be so friggin' awesome. I think that is absolutely insane. Insane, guys. And it's going to be Rocks versus Zombies. Smash like. You forgot. Yeah, you got to smash that like. Double tap it. We're in the midst of a freaking battle somehow. I don't know what sparked us. We got excited and... Dude, E-Rock, what? E-Rock, what the hell? E-Rock, what the hell is going on? Guys, what the hell is going on? Thank you so much. Dude, E-Rock, Zombie, you guys are absolutely insane. This is going to complete this page for sure. I'm going to fill in this gap here. I'm going to get you guys all filled in. This is huge. Worms for E-Rock, everybody. Worms for Zombie. This is insane. Guys, we are eating this. We're eating this. This is happening. We are eating this. This is going to be eaten. I don't even know. I can't add up the things, and I'm not even going to try. This is getting eaten. If we didn't get to a goal, if we didn't establish a goal, it doesn't matter. We've gotten to the goal, guys. We're eating a freaking scorpion tonight. Should I eat the scorpion while I do 50 plus doodles on this? Guys, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. This is, guys, hold on. Let me do the dab for you. Let me do a couple dabs here. Dab, 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 dab. I'm getting dabbed. Let me show you the Lapoofoo, guys. I gotta show you a live version of the freaking Lapoofy, guys. This is the Lapoopoo. We finished him. We finished him off cam. This is insane. We're gonna eat this sucker, and this guy's gonna look at you. I'm gonna make periodic updates. I'm gonna get this sucker on, guys. We're dabbing on you guys. I felt like I had to just freaking show it. We got to say what's up to E-Rock Star, guys. And freaking Zombie Idiot have been making absolute moves in the chat. This is insane. This is not something I expected here on a Monday night. But I'm going to open this Scorpion. By the way, if you guys want to know what's in here, this is so funny because, dude, yeah, if Sofa Kingdom has to stay far, far out of this, we got nothing. My eye fall apart. Scorpion Sucker. Look at this, guys. It's got somebody look this stuff up, by the way. This is for E-Rock, and this is for freaking Zombie freaking Idiot. It's so funny. Yeah, of course. E-Rock and freaking E-Rock Star and freaking Zombie Idiot. We're talking people getting in on here, doing dabs, getting certified Liddy, and we're going to try to eat this sucker. Now, should I crunch it or should I lick it? Here's what I'm going to do. It's called maltitol syrup scorpion. The ingredients here, guys, are maltitol syrup and scorpion. Do you see that? Scorpion is the second ingredient. It's mostly maltitol syrup, but it's also scorpion. And look, we can figure out what scorpion is. It's Proacontontus messinensis. This is insane, guys. Make a poll. Oh, what? Oh, liquor crunch? Okay, here we go, guys. Guys, really appreciate this. I did not think I was going to be eating scorpion sucker tonight. But I am freaking stoked that I get to try this thing because I have no idea what the heck I'm looking at here. Lick or what is it called? Lick or crunch? There we go. Let's leave that open for a couple minutes here. Start that poll. I mean, really, it should be up to, primarily, it should be up to, I guess, like, it should be up to E-Rock and Zombie and see, let's drop some freaking worms in the chat, guys, for E-Rock, for Zombie. We're going to lick it. We're going to lick it. Liquor crunch sounded like a liquor crunch first time. Liquor crunch? You got a liquor crunch, guys. Liquor for the ASMR. Dude, look at this. Let's see what it sounds like, what it smells like. I'll give you guys a rundown. It's pervy licks for me. Liquor crunch for a cover. We're looking at lick. It's looking like we want lick. I'll lick and I'll suck. I just don't know how long this thing can last. I don't. We're going to do slow tease. Guys, we'll do sexy lick. Dude, I don't know what the hell is going on. Guys, hopefully hopefully nobody's feelings are hurt because you both crushed it. I don't know how, I mean, absolutely astonishing. You guys are being great, and this was huge. Oh, it's wet. Guys, it's already wet. Ew, 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 ew. Ew, why is it wet? Oh, gross. Ew, ew. Oh, gross. It's moist, exactly. It's pre-licked. This is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Gross. Yes, exactly. I'm looking to try and build or acquire a streaming setup that will be more appropriate for interviews, podcast style interviews, dual streaming with a webcam so that I can do these desktop streams a little bit easier. Right now I do it on my phone and it's not bad, but I wouldn't say it's good. Plus, right now it's going to be hard because I'm going to be doing I'm going to flip. I'll put the camera on me. I'll put the camera on me and I'll take my first seductive lick and then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is officially for Rockstar and Zombie Idiot. Obviously, this is for everybody in the chat. If you've been here for 1 moment, 1 month, 1 year, one decade, which is not impossible. I've been on the internet for a long time, but this is going to be this is for everybody who's left even 1 comment or 1 like or 1 subscribe, but we wouldn't be here without. Oh, it smells like soap. Oh, so gross. I am so the Jeep is getting looked at. We're looking at diagnosis. It's sounding like it's a engine block, or not an engine block. It's a cylinder head crack, and there's ways to fix it. And so we are hoping that it's just that. And if it's just that, and it's not a bunch of other things such as lifters or pistons or anything else, then I think we're going to move forward. We're going to try to stop procrastinating. Face reveal. Okay, here we go. So we're going to work on trying to get that, because if I don't fix this vehicle, I'm going to have to part it out and I'm going to have to get a new 4x4. So if anybody knows of a decent used 4x4, affordable, that's going to be my next goal. So every step of the way, I'm not crowdsourcing a 4x4, but if someone has, like, their granddad used to drive an old 4x4, like a Ford Ranger or an old Toyota truck or something like that, and doesn't beat the hell out of it, but certainly cruises around on the old farm or something, I might be in the market. So just let me know. Okay, I'm gonna take a lick. It smells like soap, and I'm not really encouraging myself to eat it, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, it tastes like a Jolly Rancher. Oh, no, it doesn't. It tastes like a melon. Oh, that's not apple. That's like cantaloupe. Is he honest, Suzanne? Thank you, Robert Sanchez. Thank you, Robert. Oh my gosh, this is Nova Scotia. Let me write it down. Oh, it's not good. Oh, it's weird. Oh. Oh, I'm writing it down. Ew. Oh, this is not good. And I don't like candy like this either. So that's what makes it even worse. E-Rock is sending more memberships. Look who's getting it. $38 Telephones got one. Dan the Breaking Newsman got one. Dude, E-Rock is absolutely freaking going nuts. Virgil, did you select willing to... Yeah, fresh, if she's got a 4x4. If she can get me up a mountain. He must not be eligible. Fresh says this is not his cup of tea, but what about your sucker? This is disgusting, isn't it? Rich Evans. And does he work on Jeeps? Because if he works on Jeeps, I might bring him mine. See if it's wrecked. Dude, this is insane. I owe you so many doodles, guys. Virgil's definitely subbed. And we're licking this sucker. And then you guys can always change your... Obviously, you can always change your answer. I'm going to leave the poll live. And I think you can probably... you can probably keep that poll active. And if you eventually want this thing crunched, what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on the top half because we're going to get access to this. Yo, Dial Tone got one, and E-Rock is dropping 5 more freaking... Oh my gosh. This is... Ribo Hayes gets one. Chemical gets one. I'm going to concentrate my energy on the top so then we can access this Scorpion faster. Because I'm so impatient. And I have a feeling that based on the stratification of this sucker, we're going to get tail first. Yeah, I think I blew a head, Suzanne. I think I cracked the head. Or at least the gasket. Shane, what's up? Shane Erskine, everybody in the house. W E-Rock, huge. We made it to our goal. E-Rock Star and Zombie Idiot got us to a goal of eating this freaking scorpion. And eventually we're going to crunch into it. I don't know about tailpipe. Definitely was a lot of smoke coming out of the a lot of smoke coming out of the friggin' engine. Overheated like the Dickens. Lost the belt. Lost the water pump. Yo, Zombie Idiot is going 5 more mode. Marshall John gets one. Suzanne Bruce, Prism Films, a Nameless Fool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Serpentine Belt. There was only one. Yo, Virgil! Virgil has it! Virgil's back, everybody! We got Virgil! Oh my gosh! Huge. Huge. Yeah, Suzanne, I think we're gonna go through thermostat. I think we might replace the gasket. We're gonna crack it open, replace the head gasket if it's needs to be replaced. I guess it is possible that it doesn't need to be replaced, but it's likely that it does. We've done a test that shows that there's hydrocarbons in the I don't remember where the hydrocarbons were, but it's they were where they're not supposed to be. Whatever that means. Zombie idiot! The goat coming back! We're so close to the scorpion here, Jayco. Look at the heads peeking out. Oh my gosh, the head's peeking out. I'm licking scorpion noggin. Oh my gosh, look, I'm touching it. I'm touching it. Look it, you can see it. You can see it. Oh my gosh, I'm touching scorpion head. Woo! I'm giving it. Guys, this one's not for the kids. I'm giving it brains. Dude, huge sponsors of the channel. Really appreciate this. This is like something I've never considered happening, to be honest. I never thought that this would happen. I'm like over the moon. I'm even over Mars. I'm so far over the moon. I'm beyond Mars. I'm stuck in an asteroid belt over here. This is huge. Oh my gosh, guys, the head. We're to Scorpion Land, guys. Look at that. It's erupting over the top of the freaking sucker. Oh my gosh, I'm getting there. I'm going to get the tail. Let me get the tail. Guys, this is huge. Please, worms in the chat. Worms in the chat for E-Rock and Zombie. Please, everybody. Please, worms in the chat. Dude, this is so gross. We are almost there, and we're getting to crunch. People want crunch. Dude, E-Rock, believe me, I'm stuck in perpetual doodle block. I just try to think of something, and I know that sounds so stupid, but that is exactly what I do. I just try to think of something, and I also try to simultaneously think of nothing. I try to just stick with geometric figures, and then if I'm inspired, I'll get like like for this one, I'll do a cloud. That was supposed to be a cloud, but it was more like a cotton candy man. Sometimes it doesn't turn out the way that you want it to. And especially with the doodles, you just have to be okay with that. Yeah, thanks for the likes, guys. Holy cow. I think we broke ground on tail. Ooh, yeah, we've erupted on tail, guys. We've got tail. Oh, and we're 50-50 on crunch versus lick. We're coming up on crunch. Look at that. We got head and we got tail. Oh my gosh. If I keep licking this, I'm going to get like a full ass scorpion in my mouth. Dude, yes. Blake got on board. Blake got a membership. Blake Rozier, our friend Blake Rozier's a member of the chat. Guys, I'm really I hope you realize that this is all very genuine excitement and enthusiasm. You know, Blake has known me for quite a long time, and Blake wouldn't have me around if there is no membership. There's only one video for memberships only, Virgil, and it is literally just a thank you for being a member. And you know, it was the first thing I could do, first thing I had to do in order to set it up. And you know, obviously, it's the truth. It's a sincere, it's a silly but sincere thank you, and especially now because we've actually got members. At that time, there was no members, so it was just sort of like floating around there for nobody. Please watch that video. That's for members only, and you are all now members as a result of the battle between Zombie Idiot and E-Rock Star. Oh, there's like a fleck of the head is in my mouth. Ew. Oh, there's a fleck of the head in my mouth. That's disgusting. It's just not a texture that you want in your mouth when you're eating sucker. My tongue is rubbing against the head. Ugh. By the way, guys, this is not a good sucker. Oh, pincher! Pincher! Oh my god, we got pincher coming out, guys. Oh, wow, we got pincher coming out. Wow, we're getting totally down on this freaking scorpion. We're closing in on it, guys. Guys, that was a collab that I could never have even expected. Oh, so much friggin' scorpion. This is weird. The texture is so bizarre because it's touching my tongue. Shane, we'll get you another one. Just that. Dude, I am absolutely tonguing the scorpion, and it's, I mean, look, I'm an exhibitionist, so this is okay with me. I just don't know if I must ask consent from Scorpion if this is okay. Shane, was yours the Star Wars ones? I didn't do too many, so it has to be Star Wars or... Ow, it hurts. It's cutting my lip. Dude, look at how much Scorpion is over here. Look at this. Yeah, that's right. I did 2 Stormtroopers. One was better than the other one. Dude, this pen's running out. Oh, it's such a weird flavor happening on this thing, guys. It's disgusting. The flavor is odd. The texture is no good. Some people might like this, but I do not. Gross. Very gross. 2 heads looking down into it or upwards depending on the person's perspective. Perspective? Did I say perspective? Perspective. Scorpionus. Scorpionus. Oh, I see what you mean, Michael. Oh, did I go down? Did I go down, down, down? The stream went down somehow. It's cutting my tongue. It's not feeling great on my tongue. Suckling scorpion. You're right. Suckling scorpions is definitely the classic rock hair metal contraption. Dude, spy versus spy. Is it crunch time, guys? I think it's crunch time. We made it 50-50. I think we got to crunch it. Let me see if I can crunch around the outside. Oh, I bit his head. I want to make sure Zombie got to see some crunches. Oh my god, I bit off his front. Oh, I'm eating scorpion right now. Guys, worms in the chat for Zombie. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. This means a lot to me. Having people out here. Now they get to be members. I get to start doing some members stuff for folks. Hopefully it'll be, you know, fun and engaging, and make it worth everyone's time and effort. Make it worth your money. Thank you very much. It's going to help put me in. Oh my God, the tail, guys. The tail. That's the spicy part right there. You are obviously always welcome back. And encouraged to come back. I'd love to have you back. Post Scorpion Apocalypse. Oh, it's so like crunchy. And the sucker itself is not good. It tastes very bad. Oh, it's like kind of like a smoky flavor. It's so weird. I have a Spy versus Spy book. I love it. A lot of times, something but tail left. We got it. We got it here, Fricker. We got it. Oh, it's bad. It hurts the teeth. It scrapes the tongue. Overall, not a great experience. Wouldn't recommend this sucker to anyone because it doesn't taste very good either. So not only is it filled with a scorpion, but it tastes like weird, not smoked, but I'm going to take a bite of this part right there. So it's all, I'll do it on cam too, guys, for you. That's just nothing but pure scorp right there for you. Right there, that part right here, pure scorp. Oh, it's fibrous. It's like I'm eating a chunk of hair. And that doesn't make any sense because scorpions don't have hair. There it is, guys. Scorpion's done. I cannot believe we went scorpion mode on a Monday. Was not expecting it. Insane. Friggin' same. It's Killing my teeth, by the way, guys. Terrible. Absolutely god awful. Oh, I need water. Give me a chance. I need some water. I'm gonna put hot water. I'm gonna put hot water. Guys, it's like eating glass. Sticky ass glass. I'm gonna put warm water in a cup. Guys, I had to put warm water in a cup because I expect to be able to like dissolve this stuff. Oh, that actually worked. That actually worked pretty well. Put warm water in the coffee cup. That was a smart idea. Obviously, most of you wanted lick, which you got quite a bit of. Had to crunch a bit to get things moving along. Had to crunch. Just simply had to crunch. We're almost at 40 likes, guys. 40 likes. We've been for 3 hours. If we get to 40 likes, we can end with a friggin' satisfying bang. Huge shout out to everybody who was in the chat today. Well, huge shout out to anybody who's ever in the chat. But today was a great day for people in the chat. Wow, what the heck is that? One more like. We're so close to that 40 likes. We're so close to that 40 likes. Which simply means that we had 40 people double tap on their mobile device. It doesn't mean everybody hated it or everybody loved it. It just means that 40 people freaking double tapped, took a moment out of their busy schedule to not only sit here and watch this stream, but also double tap that screen. Huge. Really, truly flabbergasted with the amount of support that came out here tonight. And, you know, we'll see how Wednesday goes. We're going to get some people. We got 40! We did it! Kevin! Let's put it on this paper, and we can snooze while we lose. 40 right there, guys. Look at that. We made it to 40. We achieved a goal that we didn't know that we had. We got to our friggin' scorpion sucker goal. Something we didn't know we were going to even attempt. We got to the scorpion sucker goal. We filled in so many of these silly little guys. Look at all these silly little guys we got here. Thanks to the zombie idiot and thanks to the E-Rock star. So many cool, silly little guys here in our midst. Let's color in our 40. Let's talk about our birds and our eggs. We started with very little here, guys. Started with very little. We got the thumbs up like egg. We got the YouTube play button egg. We got the Mario mushroom egg. We got the disgruntled tomato. That's based on real life. That's a real life object that we found right here. Disgruntled tomato. We got the fucking dragon bird. We got the kiwi bird. Sorry. That's the kiwi bird. That's the dang fricker bread boy bird. That's a flying pig. This is a chill ass bluebird stuck on the fence. This is the scorpion bird. That's the scorpion lollipop that we ate. I can't believe we got there. This is the freaking hand chucks. This is the friggin' milk bird. And these are some ideas for emojis that we're going to try to add to the chat so that members can use this stuff. Thank you, E-Rock. This is for you, man. This is for you. This made us. This is a freaking zombie. This is a friggin', what is this? This is a screwdriver. Crazy, guys. Crazy amount of stuff. Crazy amount of support. Crazy amount of positive contribution in this tale. And this pen is starting to go, which is crazy because I don't know if I've ever crushed a pen like this. Ribo's in the chat. New member Ribo, gifted from E-Rock or friggin' zombie idiot. Yeah, E-Rock. I mean, some of the other stuff is just plain nonsense, to be honest. And, that's the way I like it. But you are absolutely 100% correct. It was kind of cool to be inspired by that. And then to actually get there, that's even bigger. Because we didn't have to get there. There was no mandate to get there. It wasn't like, someone came in and made a law and said, hey, you guys got to eat this sucker or else. It ain't like that. So it was everyone... You guys all made it happen. A while back, I tried to do something like that. I've been trying to get into figuring out how to do doodles and turn doodles into video content again. I used to try to make cartoons and, basically animated in like Microsoft Paint, which was annoying. It took a long time, but I liked to do it. And so I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate that into this channel now that doodle streams have become a mainstay. I wasn't doing doodle streams before, but I wanted to figure out ways that I could do more doodles or not more doodles, more streams that were from my house, because so many streams that I was doing were from IRL streams out Hollywood Boulevard, stuff like that. And that is cool, but it was also very time consuming and very exhausting. And I don't always have the time to do that. It's hard for me to get to Hollywood. I don't live in Hollywood. So it's not like Blake lives in Hollywood. It's very convenient for him to get there, which is great for him. It's not as great for me because I got to either ride my bike or drive. And I don't particularly love driving around Hollywood. It's annoying. So I try to avoid that as much as possible, to be honest. But I like going up and doing the IRL live streams with Blake, Dang Fricker, Hollywood, Gems, etc. I love doing them. But I would like to do comics. Yeah, they're really silly little jokes that I have. It's funny because I tried to submit to my college newspaper twice, little jokes, and they wouldn't accept them because they didn't like the way that I scribbled. They wanted me to use like Photoshop and fonts and stuff. And I probably, in retrospect, if I really wanted to do it, I probably should have acquiesced. But I was like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. And so instead, unlike now, I let them defeat me. And so I stopped making little comics because I was like, well, where am I going to, there's nowhere to put them. This is before web comics were really a huge thing. And so, I wasn't even making web comic or no, people weren't really making web comics. I'm sure they were. I'm sure there was like Perry Bible Fellowship and all that stuff. I think that might have been around even at that time. But this was not in the heyday of the internet. This was pre-internet as we know it. Back when there's websites. Photo blogs. Bob Ross, dude, I'll take it. I grew up on PBS, public television, all that stuff. Those were my jams. Oh, dude, you rock. Thank you. Hey, I'll try to figure out. I mean, I've got all sorts of stuff, but I'm gonna try to get you something, E-Rock. I'll try to find you something decent, dude. I sent that. I sent that friggin' Scorpion to HE double hockey sticks. I sent it straight there. I'm trying to figure out how to orchestrate a comedy stream and art show because I know Dang Fricker does art, Night House does art. To some extent, I guess Blake and I do art. A couple of people who I think could benefit from showing art in an alternative venue, along with like a live stream. So you could do like a live auction or something like that. So you just get a bunch, if you get 5 artists with 10 pieces, I mean 10 pieces is a lot. You get 5 artists with 10 pieces, that's 50 pieces. And dude, that's a lot. That's a lot of pieces to try to auction off or sell or whatever. So I think that would be a lot of fun to try to do, because then we get to do a live show, which we love doing. Blake loves doing live shows. I used to love doing live shows. I don't do them much anymore. Well, I don't do them at all anymore. Really, except for live streaming, obviously. But Dustin, hello. I hear a helicopter outside. Thank you, Kevin. Dustin, you can thank E-Rockstar and Zombie Idiot. You are now a Down in the Well member. finish up this last bit and then. Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate that. Everything was friggin' stellar. Hello, Fat. We're going doodle mode. It just left, Dustin, or else I would have. There must have just been, I imagine there was just a traffic incident and they were being nosy. They do that at times. They'll just kind of swing by and hang out obscenely. Hell yeah, guys. 86JB's in the house. It's pizza time. They're looking for Blake. Blake's gone frickin' watermelon mode. Blake's gone rogue, watermelon rogue, smashing up watermelons out on Hollywood Boulevard. One day I'll do a watermelon stream with Blake. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know, you know, it's always interesting to do the same thing as somebody else at the same time. It's like we're not paying for pizza. It will give our bellies an ache. If we have pizza right now, pizza is going to make our belly ache and we'll have nightmares as we sleep. Let me draw a nightmare. Let me draw you what I think a nightmare is going to look like. It'll be in this corner here. If I have a nightmare, this is what it's looking like. This is what haunts me at night. Sleep paralysis demon. This is the demon that hides in your head. This is the one influencing your poor behaviors. It's gooey. It's full of goo. That was fun, 86. That was fun. Michael T. Piles in the house. Omeba. There you go. You got a little nucleus going on here. Some cytoplasm. Cytoplasmic reticulum going on over there. Oh, you missed it. Yeah, that one was fun. 86. You know what? It's I enjoy doing collaborative activities. It's sometimes it's hard because it gets a little complicated, but it's fun. Look, I I am here to try to, make my grow a community of people who want to view my content that I create. That's my ultimate goal is to develop and hello knock, powerhouse of the cell, mighty mitochondria. I am here to, yes, I'm here to cultivate a community of people who are interested in what I have to offer them, whether it's purely entertainment, whether it's sagely advice, whether it's cringe content, whether people are hate watching it. I don't know. I don't profess to know what people come here for, but what they do come here for is whatever I'm doing. And hopefully, what I'm doing is more interesting and fun and cool stuff. And hopefully, as a result of that, they keep coming back because that's ideally what I'm trying to offer is a repeat experience. And that is what I want. And so, if I can try and develop cool and fun and interesting experiences and collaborate with my friends, which Blake is, dude, yes, Norm, love watching is a thing. In fact, it's such a rare thing because I think people are sometimes averse to love watching. Norm, I want to go to that sandwich spot with everybody, but I am going to be gone again Thursday morning. So Thursday morning, I'm gone out of town again until the following week. So I will be here next week, Wednesday. So I'll be back. Pretty quick turnaround. I just want to make sure that I get myself one of them original Cole's French dipped sandwiches because I actually did like it. It's a little salty broth, but I like that. Everybody go ahead and subscribe to our friend Odd Norm. Odd Norm may eventually start uploading content. We don't know what, but you'll never know if you aren't subscribed. So one way to know if Odd Norm begins uploading content on their YouTube website is to subscribe to them. We'll want to be starting something. Gotta be starting something. Yeah. I got a Michael Jackson short coming out here. Not a Michael Jackson short, but a yeah, sort of. I mean, you'll see. When you see it, you'll believe it. It'll make sense when you see it. Want to be starting something. Got to be starting something. We go, guys. A couple more minutes and I'm gonna cut it out. Cut it out. Shamon. Shamon. Dude. This is it. I don't know the movie. Uh what's This is it? Am I going to be castrated for not knowing this? Chrissy Rags. What's up, Chrissy Rags? Welcome to the members chat, you can thank your friends E-Rockstar or Zombie Idiot. We had a battle where two wonderful folks in the chat were going after it, just being extremely, extremely generous. And oh, nice. Which one, Blake? Oh, I gotta see that one. The little guys merch t-shirt. I'll talk to my friends at clothingsolutions.com. Yeah, I would like to do this. I would like to make this into. Well, once I finish this up, I will scan it, and we will get. Hopefully, we will get some pretty cool image out of it. We shall see. I don't know how that image. I don't know how that image actually looks once we scan it, but I am very curious. I had a VHS tape of all of the Michael Jackson music videos, which I absolutely loved. Because this fella had some pretty cool freaking videos, guys. Dude, thanks, Chrissy. You don't need to apologize. Appreciate it, though. It's really nice of you to say that. I haven't done a live in a minute. It's been a second. I wasn't supposed to be doing it right now. I was supposed to be in Montana right now, but as we all have come to realize, I am not because my car broke down. So I'm doing my best to be out here representing myself, my better, against my better judgment to try to get, some drum up support because I'm trying to fix my dang car, guys. And I appreciate everything that people have come out in droves to offer some constructive feedback. What's up, the duck? I know. Dude, seeing Michael Jackson on tour would have been so dope. The Thriller music video is really scary. That Vincent Price voice is crazy scary. Dude, I wouldn't even, like, if I was trick-or-treating and that song was playing on someone's front porch, I'm not even going to go up and try to get candy from them. That scares the crud out of me. Hello, the duck. I'm doing okay. Thank you for saying hello, and also thank you for saying hi. And how are we? How are we? How are we? This night took an interesting turn. We ate a because we had some really aggressive and friggin' generous users, Zombie Idiot and E-Rockstar, going after it, subbing everybody, getting everybody into this friggin' membership club. I ate this scorpion Paruroctonus Messanesis. I ate a scorpion, which was not terrible, but it wasn't great. And now we're just kind of messing around with these little guys, trying to wrap things up. We're gonna wrap it up in just a moment. It's hard, it's addictive, guys, because we've got people in the chat. I don't want to cut out too soon, but I also don't want to cut out too early. We have been going for 3 hours, so I'm gonna doodle a couple more of these guys because I want to make sure that E-Rockstar and Zombie Idiot are well represented on this sheet because the Wolf Man. He's a werewolf. He says, he's a caveman. You guys ever seen Encino Man? He goes, he's a caveman. We're going to go, I think we're going to go live on Wednesday. Oh my God, Bird with Glasses. Fat, you got that. You got it, Fat. Bird with Glasses. It's so funny that you said that because we actually do have a bird with glasses, and now we're going to get a bird with 11:48 p.m. We'll get some sleep, please. These are going to be like regular spectacles. Time to be starting something. You gots to be starting something. Nobody's starting nothing tonight. Gotta be starting something. It's like a little budgie. It's almost like a parrot. For YouTube, I'm definitely going to check that out. The Crow, definitely. Definitely. I also, unfortunately, saw The Crow Part 2. Obviously, if anybody likes that, I don't mean to offend anyone. I don't want to say your favorite movie, The Crow Part 2, is not very good, in my opinion. Obviously, it's my opinion. I can say whether or not I like The Crow Part 2. But I did like The Crow. I would go so far as to say I think I really liked The Crow. I'll try. 1, 2, 3. 3. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of the Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take? Oh, so where's he go? He goes, how many licks does it take? Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? He goes, I don't know. Why don't you ask Mr. Owl? And then he goes, Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? And he goes, let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. Crunch. A 3. How many licks does it take to get the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. Eric Draven, knock 1, knock 2, knock 3. Yeah, it's actually very good. The Crow. Yeah, we can try it. We'll try it. 1, 2, 3. I mean, Sting was such a great wrestler back in the day. And like, because he was kind of like, you know, inspired by the Crow. He's giving you the finger. Dude, I'm loving these recommendations, these film recommendations, guys. Always interested in movie recs. If anybody has movie recs, let me try something here. Always interested in hearing what people are watching and liking. I haven't seen the new Jurassic Park. I hear it's not particularly good, but I'm willing to watch it because yo, hold on, E-Rock, you've been E-Rocking my freaking entire chat, but let's do two versions. Because I was gonna do like the bird version first, and then I'll try another version too to try to get you like a human version. Dude, E-Rock, that is super generous. Totally not friggin' required. Totally appreciated. Absolutely friggin' huge. Please, worms in the chat for E-Rock, everybody. Because this version is not good. I just messed it up. So the good news is you're gonna get another one. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna try this one anyways. I'm gonna follow through with it. I'm not gonna give up on it. It's gonna be a nice friggin' like it's a crow doing crow. You know what I'm saying? It's like if a crow was the Crow. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely weird. What does he say? It can't rain all the time. Oh yeah, well it's good that it doesn't have to be good because it ain't gonna be good. Not when Down in the Well is at the helm. But I will tell you this: I will always put effort into what I'm doing. That's the Down in the Well guarantee. You're not gonna get some. Well, you might. I mean, it might be half-assed, but it's gonna be full blown effort into the half-assedness. Where is this? Where's that card? I had a card here. Dude, it can't rain all the time. That hits so hard, and I wish I used to. I wish I would keep that in mind. I always forget that quote, and it is. It's pretty. It's pretty valuable to keep. It's pretty valuable to keep in your mind. Is it can't rain all the time? It's just like it's something to really remember, something to contemplate. Something to keep in mind when you're out here being alive, doing things that we do on a regular basis because man, it just can't. It sometimes seems like it can. I'll say that much. Great movie, man. I know a lot of people don't. I mean, a lot of people do love it. A lot of people have different opinions about it, but Stephanie, Pringles guy, yeah, Pringles crow guy. Uh, Stephanie, it was either E-Rockstar or it was friggin' zombie idiot. But either one, they both went absolutely ham tonight. Definitely go on Joker mode here. Dude, thanks, Nathan. Please thank Idiot Zombie or E-Rockstar. E-Rockstar's in the chat right now. You can thank him right then and there. Really appreciate you coming in here and seeing what we got going on. We're going live. I think we're going live Wednesday. We're going to be live with Blake, I think, on Hollywood Boulevard. Trying to do a little Hollywood Boulevard stream. Not sure what we're going to do in that stream, but I'm sure Blake's going to do something very wacky, very funny, and I will be out there too. So, you know, that's the promise. I think I'll do that Wednesday. I think I'll be able to make it happen. They're always fun. I'll say that. You know, I don't know how Blake feels about them. I think he likes them. At least I hope he does. Or else, why am I there? I want to have fun. I think he does really like them. He seems to be having a good time when he's doing it. The one thing that I wish would happen more on these like IRL streams, maybe it's up to me to make it happen, is I wish there was more like collaboration. There was more cooperation between us working with each other to do silly, goofy stuff, because that's what's fun. That's what's freaking fun, you know what I'm saying? And I think that people like when we get together and we do goofy stuff. I think tomorrow I'm going to be uploading another one of those P. Diddy Star prank videos. So if you thought that was silly, this will just be the rest of it. I can't stream all the time. No, I remember the pose from the movie Iraq. I remember him doing this. Like, was it on the VHS cover? I thought that was on the cover. I was gonna put a beard, but I don't think I'm gonna put a beard. chunky little black bird sitting right next to him. It's like my YouTube channel right here. Whatever the heck that means. It's like a headstone. Towards the camera on the cover. Oh, okay. Is he wearing a yarmulke? No, he's not supposed to be. Is he? Maybe. Oh, my dog's trying to... What? The dog is trying to come into my lap. It is friggin... it's friggin... firework time. So this might have to come to an end. E-Rock. Email me, E-Rock. Hello down in the well at gmail.com. Email me if you'd like. What's the date today? E-Rock. This is for E-Rock. Wearing a yarmulke. What a twist that would be, wouldn't it? Okay, guys, my dog is starting to lose it. He heard a couple of, you heard him right there. He heard a couple of fireworks, which means that I gotta attend to his needs. So I'm gonna end this hello down in the well at gmail.com. It's on the actual, it's on my YouTube. Hello down in the well. Let's fill in a little bit of color here. Do you mind if I make that yellow? Perfect. Just a splash, a smooch of color. Thanks a lot, everybody. I gotta go. Almost 4 hours of streaming. This was huge, guys. E-Rockstar, thank you very much. Pitch Chance and Dang Fricker and who else was out there? Friggin' Idiot Zombie Idiot. Everybody who came in, everybody who got their own memberships, everyone who was gifted a membership, all the freaking gifteds. That was huge. We're going to do a scan of this very, very soon. And thank you very much, E-Rock. Appreciate it. And then there's all these little silly guys. We're going to do something with that very soon. The sucker got eaten. That was pretty sweet. I was really happy that we got the sucker eaten. That was huge. I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. And then I think we'll do, I think we'll get to IRL live on Wednesday. I hope so. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it, guys. I'll be here. I'll be uploading videos and everything like that. I got a bunch of live stream cuts that I've trimmed out and edited into shorts. So I'll be uploading shorts and stuff. So we'll see. We're going to get this ship right back on track. So thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate it. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.